All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. I'm here to do a follow-up reading on Adam22. Now, I don't know if what Adam's doing is just to, get attention to this video. I don't know. Like, everybody's saying, like, they don't need money. So for them to say they did it for money, but they do. Some people just, okay, if it was money, it was like the attention that comes from it, right? So we're going to look into how Adam is dragging this out. I was watching a video where he was responding to Jason Love saying that he will expose him because he's talking real spicy. So we're going to look into this. Why is this something that is just, to stir up conversation, or is this something like deep down there's something deeper that he's trying to hide? I don't know. Let's look into this, okay? We're going to start by pulling one of these Archangel Tarot cards for a message for Adam, and then another message for Jason, okay? Because, I don't know, like, again, it could be just something to get attention or get people talking. I mean, look, I'm doing a tarot reading about it. So, yeah, it's getting people talking. So, we're going to see if it's just for attention or if it's really, if there's something deeper when making these threats that he will expose Jason Love. Okay, a message for Adam, please. A message for Adam. Adam got 3 of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Release the past. Okay. Jason Love, please. A message for Jason Love. Decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. Oh. And we have your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Okay. At the bottom, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Okay. So, on Adam's side, I'm getting there is some kind he feels some kind of way about what went down. Yeah, he does. And so release the past. You will grow from the situation. This is something that he will. He had to learn. There is an important lesson that he had to learn from all this. It was, again, decisions. We're given we're given choices on which path we're going to take, and it's up to us ultimately to make that decision on which path we're going to take, right? So he chose a path that didn't work out the way he had hoped. Okay, even though money could be good or whatever, he sabotaged other areas of his life. Like, everything is intertwined. But okay, let's move on. Okay, so over here with Jason, we have release yourself from that which holds you back. Okay, so we're gonna look into this. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's just look into this. It's just taking me in this direction. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting, I don't know why I'm getting this. It's just, okay. Sometimes the way I wanted to do I want to do my readings, it just doesn't work out that way, you know? It happens the way it happens. I have these cards to see if we can get some kind of conversation between Adam, Jason, and Lena. And yeah, see if there's anything that needs to be said between them, okay? So I'll get some information on that. All right, guys. Let's start with over here with Adam. We're just going to start like that, okay? Adam wants to release the past. What is this past that he needs to release? Types of work. The way he used to do things to make money. You will grow from this situation. Okay, so again, in the other reading that I did, surround, on this topic, one of the advice cards that he got was to stand up for himself. Okay, and that's what the King of Swords does. This is somebody who is very straightforward, cuts through the bullshit. And what he wants is, he wanted, a nurturing, loving person, female, this is who he expected. Well, not expected. This is what he desired, right? Somebody, a wife that was nurturing, loving, but again, releasing himself from what the old ways of how he used to make money. He wants a nurturing, loving, supportive wife, but the industry that they're in doesn't allow for that. He's always going to be worried about this, always, about having his lover in the arms of another, all for some fucking coin. It's time for him to call judgment on the things that do not serve him. There's also some deception, like somebody's holding back money. There's money being hidden, money not being given, or being given the bare minimum. There's gonna be some truth about this coming out, and it's gonna cause a tower moment. So this is gonna be a moment for Adam where it's like, okay, which direction is he gonna go? He might find out that, like, maybe he wasn't getting paid for his promotion. I don't know what the hell this is, but someone's holding back money. There's money being held back. Okay, so you will grow from the situation. So, okay, time heals all wounds. This might be kind of devastating. His life is going to take a different, it's just, life might be different for him. Ooh, I don't want to say that. Oh, oh, wow. Okay, so all for money, it's going to affect his child. It's like I went in I went in the wrong direction for money that wasn't even really worth it, and now, like, my child is traumatized by this. I mean, I don't know. It's about decisions, and do you make the correct ones? Just because they look good. That ace in reverse that came out, not all that glitters is gold. You know what I mean? It's like, well, is that money worth, see, you thought it looked good because the money could look good, But in the end, this is the direction you took. Having his wife in the arms of another man was the direction that traumatized this child. Oh my God. Because everybody can see. Look what your mom, oh my God. It's going to bring a lot, inner conflict. Inner conflict. It's like, is this what love is? It's like confusing this child. Because this Page of Cups represent emotions. Okay, healthy emotions. This child is learning about what healthy emotions and feelings and how loving people treat one another, and to see this, it's gonna create a lot of confusion and inner conflict for this kid about, is this how men treat women, or how women behave? It's going to do some kind of psychological and emotional damage, man. It will. It can, if not addressed. I don't know. It's out there, man. It's out there. It's out there. So, I think maybe Adam's starting to realize this, that it, because he does, with this Queen of Pentacles, look at all these kids. They look so sad, and look at how they, I know my camera's really bad. This Queen of Pentacles is only focused on that coin. Look at this one, all sad right here. They just look so sad, like mom's not paying attention to us. Mom's just focused on money. Mom doesn't really, yeah, your kids might have all this money and the security and, yeah, but they don't look happy. I've never noticed that in this card. And I've had this deck for a while, and I've never really noticed how sad these little kids looked. Oh wow. Because of, it's like all the other kids are watching what these kids' mom did for money, I said these kids, so they might have more children. And man, heartbreak. Oh man. Damn. I don't know, man. Did he knock her up? Did he knock her up? Oh man, I hope they, oh my God. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't want to remember at the beginning, I said, I pulled some cards and I'm like, I don't really want to say that. But it keeps coming back. Like, maybe it's just something that people are talking about. I don't know. That maybe this, I don't, that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene, where Charlie was like so in love with his wife, and they were gonna have a baby. They're at the hospital, and they hand the baby, and Charlie sees that it's, the baby's black. She had triplets, and so all three of the babies are black. So he ends up raising those three babies that aren't that were his. As the mom runs off with the man that knocked her up. Wow. I don't know why I'm channeling that. Well, I know why. I mean, It's kind of funny because in that movie, the black guy that she runs off with, he's a little person, right? Oh my god. She's gonna run off with Jason Love's little person. Oh my god, this is too funny. Oh my god. Me, myself, and Irene. Okay, time heals all wounds. Adam, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to like laugh at him, but it's like, come on. You wanted so much to hold on to that fame. You were worried about losing some kind of status, some kind of you thought you were going to have victory in doing this. Like, whatever she said, like, it was like, oh yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time. This hurt. To have her communicate that communication, it drew blood. It hurt. That, yeah, this person, you know, I'm getting this, like, Jason, he's just so big and, like, he's just, I don't know. He's just, like, I'm noticing, like, the muscles, like, just real big. He's a, you know, he's a big boss. You know, so, for the communication, whatever she spoke, saying, yeah, oh, maybe this is, she said that it was better, he said that it was better, it hurt his ego, he's like, fuck, this didn't work out the way I had hoped, you know, now I'm trying to get away from this shit fire, because everybody's clowning me, saying, oh my god. Because they're oh my god. Time heals all wounds. You're going to grow from this situation because there were things that you had to learn. It's really speaking up for yourself, like, no, that ain't shit. I ain't letting that shit happen. Because in that Fan Van interview that Jason Love did, he said, I think he said something like, was it that interview? No, I don't think it was that interview. It could have, I don't know where, it was an interview where Jason was telling Adam, like, saying, like, I wouldn't do it. He's like, personally, he's like, but it's, you know, I have a different, I just see things differently. Maybe it's just like, what do you say, a mental maturity about me. Oh my god. When he, like, I kept trying to, like, I kept replaying that to get the look on Adam's face, because it's like, when you hear that truth, you know, like, it hurts. I wanted to see if he felt that, or if he was just like, yeah, well, you know, I don't really give a fuck, you know? But he does. He really does. Like, because again, he desired a warm, loving, you know, nurturing wife, and he got somebody, you know, who was like, oh, all right, well, I'm gonna go fuck this guy, you know, and I'm hearing my woman in the arms of another man. That really hurt him. That really hurt him. So he needed to learn how to stand up for himself, really, and put his fucking foot down and say, no, this ain't happening. You know, but again, he understood what he got himself into. He understood, you know, the type of life they were living before they got married. So this was a decision that he had to make. You know, he had choices. Do I stay and try and make it work, or do I move towards something that I know I desire, that I'm hoping I'll get over here, but I probably won't, you know? And he made the wrong choice. Not that she's not great, you know, but again, when you go into a connection, you're not going in trying to change the other person. You accept that person as is. You know, there's tweaks, obviously, compromise that will be made, but you're not ultimately trying to turn this person, converting them from one religion to another, or completely changing their diet. You know, if improvement happens, you know, it's because you as a couple want to improve your guys' lives, not because, oh, we're just, you know, I have to change, you know. Yeah, it's just completely changing someone. He understood that. He wasn't trying to do that, but he made the wrong choice for himself when it comes down to his life. And he might try to double down on this, like, oh yeah, you know, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. Is he cool though? What would he want to say to Lena? What would he want to say to Lena? Do you think it's okay to go through your significant other's phone without permission? Why or why not? This has really made him feel kind of insecure. What's your go-to way to deal with a stressful day? Like he's really stressed. He wants to know, he wants to know what's more important to you, sex or intimacy, because he's, again, he might be feeling kind of, I don't want to say insecure, but it could be because, again, the way she communicated, oh yeah, he was better. I mean, and you know, he opened that door, so for him to hear it, it hurt. He wasn't expecting that because he was expecting a nurturing, loving woman who would nurture his ego. And she was just like, nah, fuck that. And I'm not saying you're supposed to, you know, constantly stroke your man's ego, but it's, you know, sometimes they need to be checked. And this was one of those moments where he needed to be checked. She's like, you open, you know, this is why people don't have a lot of sympathy for him, because he opened that door. He opened that door. So be ready for whatever comes out, whether it's that he, you know, Jason Love put it down better. He, you know, maybe it was the intimacy. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't yeah, so I was listening to DJ Academics, man, and he did a play-by-play of this video, and I was fucking dying. Oh my god. He just like, get ready to meet your maker, bitch. The way he was like, oh my god, it was hilarious. So, but at first, when he was describing it, it was like he was describing something like very very sensual. I don't know. So I think that kind of got under his skin. It was more than the act itself. More, it was the intimacy. Maybe there was, I heard eye contact. Maybe it was the way she was looking at him. I don't know. Because it says, yeah, again with the look, your partner doesn't look quite the way they did when you started dating. How would you handle it? So I think it was like, okay, so it could be about the looks. Am I not muscular enough? If, you know, it's the looks. It says, tell me a time when you broke someone's trust and what did you do to gain it back? Gender roles. Again, he really wants like a wife, a mother to his child. He wants that. But, you know, he's really feeling. Time will heal this, but it's going to be up to Adam how he's going to go moving forward, if he's going to continue this facade that everything's good, even though he doesn't feel good. Just gonna take it on the chin. Man. I don't know, man. Time will heal this, but there are consequences for our behaviors, for even what we allow. what we allow others to do to us. You know, we open those doors, and then we want to, you know, this is, he knows this though. That's why he's not out here playing the victim. But he is feeling it. He is feeling it. So let's look into Jason Love, and let's see. Release yourself from that which holds you back. I need to detox unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. The lack of self-confidence, I don't think it has anything to do with looks. It might have to do with maybe a new project, a new, I heard relationship, maybe even, he might even be thinking about like settling down. Huh. Is he though? Oh, well, no. It could just be a thought, like, you know, I don't know. Release yourself from that which holds you back. What is it that holds him back? What is holding him back? What is holding him back? What is holding him back? Having to make a decision about maybe a partner. Yeah. Two of Wands. This talks about decisions, choices, having to make a decision finally. But he keeps going, like a strong hold. Something has a strong hold on him that has him going back. Because the Eight of Cups talks about walking away, finally releasing. He keeps going back to whatever this is. He has to make a decision about a partner. Release yourself from that which holds you back, the things that you keep going back to, the things that you haven't worked out in the past, that you know won't work. It's like, I need to detox. What are you detoxing from? The devil. The burdens that the devil has on you. The burdens that the devil has over you. It keeps you so weighed down that it's hard for you to make that decision. These are things from the past. These are, and it could be past relationships, past hurts. Yeah, Judgment. You haven't done it because you're afraid of like maybe what you will lose. But over here it says using resources wisely. You're like, I can't do this if I leave. Like, let's say let's just say you want to leave the porn industry, right? But you don't, that's with the lack of self-confidence. Can I do, you're like, I'm so good at this. You know, what if I'm not good at that? You know, whatever. But it's your plans are working out well. You have the money, professional financial success. So if you want to start moving towards something else, it's not saying that you're going to be broke. You just need to lose. You're afraid to lose. You just have to use your resources wisely. Okay. Somebody is really afraid to lose money. Yeah, holding on, like. Yeah, there he is. I'm so good at what I do. So he just, I get paid really well for what I do. But here's the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. It's about finding balance and tempering yourself in your life, because if you want to have that loving, nurturing energy in your life, you can't, again, it's kind of like what Adam went through. It's kind of what Adam went through, where it's like, okay, he wants this. Which path am I going to take? You know? If you choose the person who cares only about money, he has a choice between two people, or two types of women. And it's not even like, for him, these women, the Queen of Wands is really sexy and beautiful, and I'm not saying that he doesn't think that they are, but I'm almost getting like, there she is. So they didn't even come out represented as the Queen of Wands, the women that he works with. To him, all he sees is, this chick is gonna make me money. I'm gonna make money because of her, because that's what she cares about, money. And he understands, like, these are, look at the kids again. He's like, the fact that they look like this, but they act like this, where money's more important than anything. Even if the kids are unhappy, but for him, it's not the Queen of Wands, right? He doesn't see these women like that. He sees them as the Queen of Pentacles. What he desires is the Queen of Cups, and he wants to move towards that type of feminine energy. Ooh. Might move away. So he has to move away from the burdens of the past, the heartbreaks of the past that these types of women created for him in the past. Yeah. He would always, what's the death? Let's see what this death is. I'm getting, he would always kill relationships before they started. Maybe he's moving away from that. He was really, hold on, I need a little bit more clarity. Hold on. Oh, resisting. Okay. Again, to what he needs to do, if he wants that nurturing, loving energy, he needs to move away from the things of the past, the hurts of the past. He understands that in order to get this partnership, he knows he's gonna have to do the work, and it's almost like he's resisting it. He's resisting the change, because it could be terrifying, you know. Women, I just saw it could be, they come off very sweet, gentle, innocent, but they're like, I heard shrewd, like they wear a mask even if they come off sweet. So he doesn't want to get, trapped again. It's like, oh, you were so gentle. I thought, like, this lamb, sweet little lamb, thought that this person was sweet and kind, and then they get met with that lion side of them. So yeah, that's what he needs to release. That not everybody's the same. Big changes. Big changes if he takes this wow. If you take that chance, that happy family, that happy life that you want, yeah, your wish fulfillment will come true. It's like you have to make a decision about, like, all these different people. You have a lot of options, a lot of people, a lot. And again, using your resources wisely and investing, being a wise investor is important. Again, like these cups that you used to like choose from, it's like you're going to be happy with your partner and they're just going to be floating by, like trying to just, I heard there's going to be a lot of people trying to tempt you. Yeah, they want a shot. I hear a lot of like people talking about what is considered high value, a high value woman, a high value man, and I have my I have my I don't know what to call it, but I've been working on something on how to help people get to be that high value person. And it has, one of the parts of that is learning how to control yourself, like sexually, you know, not giving yourself to everybody. I'm getting the birds, and like, I don't know why. It's like being, like, there's two birds here. One's in its cage, one's flying out, but the door is open. They can come and go as they please. So you, like, this is, like, Jason feels like being tied down to one person is going to lock you in your cage. But in being a high-value man or a high-value woman, you're already kind of locking yourself away from outside temptations, right? And the cage is open because you're doing that by choice, right? So you're in your cage, but the door is open. So you know, I'm just getting this, you know, this image of these birds coming in and out of this cage as they please, but they're together. So yeah, you might be, you know, it's the safety of the cage, but the door is always open, so you're not feeling trapped. Like you can come in and this isn't talking about sexually. This, you know, oh, you can come and go as you please with whoever you. I'm not talking about this. This is having the safety of a partner, being with this partner, but not feeling tied down. Where if you're gonna go out with your boys or your girls, that this partner is not so insecure that they're going to be trying to keep you tied down. You know, somebody who doesn't allow their partner to go out is someone who's very insecure, because someone who's secure in themselves and secure with their partner understands that their partner is going to be faithful and they don't have to worry. You know, not everybody wants that, but not everybody knows how to get that. And it's allowing your partner to feel free, but you have to be their safe place, right? When you're going home, the cage is the home. You don't want to be tied down in a home that's miserable with the person that you're with. You know, you have to find safety and security in that home with your partner, but you should be releasing the things from the past allows yourself to trust another and not put those insecurities onto your other partner, onto your new partner. You know what I mean? So that's what you have to work on. Your plans are working out very well. You are getting a lot of financial success from whatever you've done. Use your resources wisely. Another part of being high value is being able to know how to invest your money, right? Like you, it's learning the self-confidence and moving away from like, well, I'm really good at this, but so I don't know if I'm going to be really good at this. If I want to try, you know, don't work past those fears. You have the resources, you have the ability to learn anything that you need to learn in whatever field you want to be in. So put your energy into that, really. I don't know. I did. like, I did like the interview that he did. As far as, like, he was very honest. And he did his best to be respectful. I knew, you know, I think a lot of people knew that he just wanted to say so much more in regards to this, but he just kept it, you know, he kept it very professional. But he, you know, as professional as he could, I guess. I don't know. I do feel like he's really, he's a, I don't know, I'm just, okay, let's just move on from that. Let's see if there's anything, if you and your significant, I'm not going to keep this. If you and your significant other strongly disagree on a direction, how will you ultimately make a decision? So there could be some disagreements. Like maybe that could be one of the conversations that Lena, he had with Lena. Which childhood experience has shaped you most? So that could just be part of something from the past. It could be like a first love, something like that. Okay, but let's look into what would what does a typical Friday night look like for you? So again, like maybe he wants to ask someone out on a date. What's most important to you, sex or intimacy? Again, I'm getting that he wants to maybe really, I'm kind of getting settled down. These people that he has, you know, I can't remember how many people you say, like over 3,000 or something like that. You know, it was all about sex. I don't know if he's ever really had like real intimacy since that past. That first love energy that I was picking up. Which of your dating standards are absolutely non-negotiable? I don't know. Let's see. What's more important to this? Hold on. What's more important, sex or intimacy? Not really sure if this is something that Jason wants to ask the person of interest, or this person wants to ask him. I don't know. What's more important? This person, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles. Money. Money options, like these are, I don't know if this is him or if these are people that he has gotten involved with, that all they care about is money and having lots of options, like money and hoes. Boats and hoes. That's who he's dealt with, maybe. That's what he's always dealt with, or maybe that's him. No conflict, no competition. Problems with authority. It's like, okay, I'm not going to fight with somebody who's trying to control me. I'll just, you know. What the hell is this? Conflict. Oh my God, we're already in almost like 45 minutes. Jesus. this? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm about to wrap this up. Just want to know what this is. Hello. Harmony and success. Like, no, this is like not engaging in competition, right? Personal beliefs. Freedom. Challenging the status quo. I'm getting like... No, like, I'm hearing being the first to do something. I don't know. What is this? We're looking into sex and intimacy. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not really coming out and it's being really confusing because, let's see, what does Lena want to ask Jason? What is something between Lena and Jason that needs to be spoken about? Lena and Jason. Tell me the last time you did something nice for yourself. Lena's telling him, this is a nice thing I did for myself, is treating me to some big black cock. Tell me about the last time you stood up for yourself and how it made you feel. Jason's over here, Adam's over here saying, you know, I don't, or he wanted to, but he didn't, because his advice is to stand up for himself. So she's like, I want to do this. He should have stood up for himself. Let's see what Jason wants to say. Have you ever dated multiple people at the same time? Do you think it's okay for people to do so? So this is a question like, have you and your significant other finish having sex while you were washing up in the bathroom? You overhear them starting to masturbate. What would you... Oh, okay, because he wasn't not he. Well, maybe someone wasn't satisfied. Like, maybe that's a question for Adam. Maybe these are questions for Adam. Like, maybe he wants to know why Adam allowed this to go on. Yeah, like, why would you get married? Do you want to be in a long-term committed relationship? Why would you do that? Like, why would you allow that if you wanted to be in a long-term relationship? I'm getting that Lena telling Jason this, like, oh, you were the nice thing. Tell me the last time you stood up for yourself. Maybe these are the conversations they're having with one another. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? What would Adam say to Jason? Have you ever had one night? Have you ever done this before? Would you do it again? This could be something like triggering from childhood for him. Maybe someone like Jason did something like interfered in their family. This person has abandonment issues, you know, something like that. I don't know their stories, but this could be like something karmic playing out in this life again, you know. What would Jason say to what is it, Lena or Lena? Lena the plug. What would he say to her? What would Jason say to her? What would Jason say to Lena? A lot. Do you feel couples should both contribute equally to all household bills? Oh. I'm getting this like more like questioning her about like how she treats Adam, because he's like, well, he's looking at their relationship as if like, well, if I were to go this route, how would this look? You know what I mean? If I were to go this route of marrying someone in the porn industry, you know, how would it work? Yeah, so maybe he's just kind of trying to feel her out, like, if your significant other becomes pregnant, and he or she approaches you about an abortion, what would your response be? So again, remember I was picking up about a baby. If she gets pregnant, he's like, I want to know, are you gonna get, you know, because how are your feels, what are your views on monogamy? Would you prefer to live a different lifestyle? It's like, again, a lot of feeling out. Like, is this something that is just like not the path for me? Let's look at baby. Yes, he's like, yo, I'm not gonna be about to be giving you, you know, child support, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Trying, like, no love in this situation. Like, this he's like, no, like, this isn't what this was a transactional thing. It's not. And I would hope that she would be on some kind of birth control, doing something like that, but I don't know. There's a lot of talk about babies. So let's see. Again, like, why would you even get married if you want to be doing this, you know, something like that, okay? What would Lena say to Jason? What's your life's passion? And what do you do for a living? That's it. Okay. Maybe she's like telling, I don't know if did they have this conversation about like, maybe he wanted to do something else and she's like, no, fuck me first. What motivates you the most in life? Do you want kids? She's like, dude, I'm almost getting like she's like hunting for her next partner. Oh my god. Because I'm hearing, like, remember when she was doing these interviews and Andrew Tate was asking her, do you plan on being together forever? She's like, well, not unless Adam cheats on me again. She always wants to throw that in his face. You cheated on me. You cheated on me. You cheated on me. And and fucking, she told Andrew Tate that he's like, Adam, that's terrible. This coming from Andrew Tate, which was hilarious. But you know, she really wants everybody to know Adam's a cheater. So if we break up, it's because Adam cheated. And because he cheated on me in the past. And it has absolutely nothing to do with this Jason video, because we're cool with it. And, you know, and the way she just, oh my God, this woman. So Jason, stay away from that woman if you want something serious, because she's just looking for her next come up. Your plans are working out very well. Yeah. He's like, Jason's like, oh hell no, I will put down any kind of like home, like playing house with that, you know, person. This is all work. This was all for show. This third party is non-existent. I don't want a child with this person. Yeah, man, Jason is not feeling her like that. Not like that. She thinks that they have some kind of like passionate love making session or whatever, and that he's so in love with her. I think she really feels like that. Does she really feel? Because she's talking about this like babies, and he's like, absolutely not. No babies for me. Yeah, I can cook you dinner. I can cook you dinner. I heard that's how she hooked Adam. Yeah, that's how she hooked Adam. How long do you think? Yeah, so she was like, I'm gonna cook you something because and it hooked him because it made him feel warm and oh, she loves me, she cares about me, she's gonna, she wants to take care of me because that's what the feeling of food does. That's what I do for as a mother. That's what I do for my kids, and even more so for my grandbaby. If I love feeding them because it makes me feel like very nurturing and loving towards them, and it makes them feel good, and so that's the angle she plays, like playing homemaker mommy. I'm this warm and nurturing person. Let me be warm and nurturing to you, because there's a lot of men that have some kind of issue from their past that they haven't addressed, whether it's from their own mother or their first love, or the maternal figure in their life that's supposed to be nurturing and loving and caring. Someone in their past that was supposed to have that had that role could have really hurt them, and so they're, even though they desire it, they I don't know, man. This is her angle. She knows men who want that, who desire that, and she knows how to play on that. So yeah, that's what she's gonna probably try to do for Jason. Again, I'm like, she's on the hunt, and she's already setting the stage. Well, not Jason. Adam's a cheater. I loved him. I thought we were past this because we got married. And, she's really setting the stage where she can take his money. I don't know if they got a prenup. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, yeah, she did. Because she's like, she wanted to keep her money. So this was something that was already in the works. She can get him for child support. There was a prenup. She could play. Oh my God, this woman, she is something else, man. She really is. Jason, love, you're a big dude, but this little one is something to really watch out for real. She's already trying to hook you in with getting pregnant. So I don't know what you did in that video, but if you did finish like that, then there's a good possibility that she could get pregnant. So, best of luck to you guys. Man, I think I'm gonna leave it there. We're already almost at an hour, and we didn't even look into that. What did Adam mean when he said, "I will expose you"? I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't think I'm gonna look into that because yeah, they have their own shit that they have to address at this time. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to check out the description box. There's more information down below. That's where you can find information on how to contact me and how to book your own personal readings if you feel called to do so. Okay, guys? If not, and this is where I leave you, have a great one, guys.